Hello traders, welcome in our daily stock discussion. In this video, we will talk about our own index first because our index almost closed nearly the 6,300 level points and at the same time is down with a negative 7%, opening with a gap down. The next thing we'll talk about the oil crisis, no? Despite of the novel coronavirus, merong some sort of misunderstanding with the oil crisis. So, pag-uusapan din natin yan. And lastly, we will talk about the international market, which is the Dow Jones, no? Because Dow Jones, last trading day, they closed with a negative 5%, causing the US stock market to trigger the circuit breaker. So, ang circuit breaker is trading halt ito na nangyayari in US. Hindi ko pa na-observe dito sa Philippines pero parang wala yata. On the US, ang circuit breaker is they will halt it kapag ka negative 5 above yung index nila down para makapag-isip yung tao ng tama and they won't make any decisions that based on panic, no? So let's get started, no? Pag-usapan muna natin ang index ngayon. So as you can see right now, the index for the previous few days or weeks is holding the 6,700 level of support, no? So significant support to, but it opened gap down, no? Breakaway gap, causing the index to break down the 6,700 level of support dito, no? So next thing, after breaking down the 6,700 level of support, it doesn't hold the 6,500 level of support, no? Then approaching to the 6,300 level of support, challenging if this 6,300 level of support will hold, no? So now the question is, how far does the index will go low, no? We don't know. We don't know, no one else know, kasi the heavy sell off will just depend on the market sentiment. And as you all know na kapag there are some sort of uncertainties, always yan na investors will shy away. Ayaw nila ng mga uncertainties. Mas gusto pa nila yung alam nila na nalulugi but the company is doing good. Mas okay pa sa kanila yon. But pagka ganito, the outbreak, ayaw nila ng ganito. And I also read na from one article na itong novel coronavirus is much worse, 'di ba? Itong financial impact is much worse than the health impact issue, no? So itong novel coronavirus or COVID-19 is a health issue pero mas matindi pa ang nagiging impact sa financial or sa economic rather than the health issue, no? So etong breaching down the 6,500 level of support triggered already the recession, no? The short-term recession on the market. Kasi if you will observe the highest point since 2019 or kahit dito na, it already down more than 20% kapag na breakdown niya itong 6,500 of support. And as a rule of thumb, if the index breakdown with a negative 20%, I don't know how much is the long time frame, no, kung ilan, pero for me, for 1 year or less than a year kapag nag-breakdown, it might trigger a short-term recession. Kasi kung dito pa lang, kung papansinin mo, dito nag-start yung novel coronavirus, diba? Somewhere on February, no? So somewhere here, no? So dito pa lang negative 15% na kaagad, no? So how far it could go, we don't know. Basta ang pag nag-breakdown siya sa 6,300 level of support, it will challenge the 6,000 level of support, which will have a negative 20, no? So starting from here, going down here is already 20%, negative 20% plus na, which triggered the short-term recession. Ang pinaka makikita nating improvement or development niyan siguro after few months from now, siguro 4-5 months. So observe until mga third quarter of this year, if lalo na kung may development na sa vaccine, kasi isang vaccine lang naman yan ang katapat niyan, then all of the sudden magkakaroon ng consolidation kasi yung tao unti-unti yan ulit papasok, unti-unti yan Kasi there is also a fear, no? So unti-unti silang papasok, and then at the same time bringing up the market once back again, no? So what are the good thing to do right now is you should not chase a falling knife, no? Huwag mong hahabulin yung stock. Ang pinaka best position for now is cash. Although there are some sort of quick trades, kung trader ka, okay lang yon, pero pag investors ka, please avoid that. Huwag kayong naniniwala dun sa ibang sinasabi ng tao na it is right time to buy na right now, kasi kasi ganito yan, no? I will try to explain in more detail. From here to here, it is negative 10% or no, sorry, 5%, right? Cheap na yan kasi naka-less ka na ng 5%, right? It go much lower than here, 13%. It go much lower than here, 17%. It go much lower here, 23%, no? So you cannot know or determine how far it could go low. Kaya wag kayong naniniwala na sinasabi ng ibang tao na ito na yung pinaka cheap kasi ito na yung ano. But we determine some sort of key support and resistance so that we will know what will happen next. But in order for the stock to go up once more, it should go in a consolidation pattern, or it would rally first before having a turnaround. Now, wise decision for you is to store massive cash, kasi if it triggered the worldwide recession, ang unang mangyayari dyan is layoff, no? Magkakatanggalan ng empleyado kasi the economy is not doing well, and yung mga tao hindi na nag-i-spend. Kasi bakit? Kasi majority of the people are staying at home, ayaw nang lumabas, ayaw na mag-mall. So instead of watching movies on malls, they are on the houses, no? Netflix na lang. Sa pagkain, fast food, instead of eating outside, no, or traveling, no, maapektuhan yan. So yan yung mga industry na maapektuhan, and if they do not make money, of course, ang unang pinakamalaking chunk dun sa operational expense nila is salary ng tao. So ang mangyayari, they would cut it off, 'di ba? Magtatanggal sila ng empleyado, magkakaroon ng layoff. So ano na yan, domino effect yan. So that's why kapag may recession, then people will not spend. So walang kikitain yung economy, yung mga company, then walang kita yung company, then they will lay off some people, no? So it is very wise that you should store a massive amount of cash. Then pagka the opportunity strikes in, may pera kang gagamitin, no? So one thing yun. Pangalawang thing is that if you will be, knock on wood, medyo minalas-malas ka at ikaw yung natamaan ng layoff, at least you have the cash na you can use to buy yourself some necessities, no, food, clothes, shelter, etc., no, that will last for like 6 months. Kasi I believe this short-term recession will just last for 5 to 6 months or 7-8 months, basta less than a year. Kasi ano lang naman to coronavirus lang naman ito, na isang cure lang, and I believe that the US government is talaga naghahanap sila ng way in order for us na to have that vaccine immediately. And as we all know na malapit na ang presidential election, then I believe that the President Donald Trump will heavily work on this, kasi ikagaganda yun ng pangalan niya, no? So well, yeah, that is speculation lang, or parang medyo common sense or opinion ko lang, no? But yun nga, this will not last long. Yun yung paniniwala ko. But how much it would go low, hindi natin alam, kasi again, store massive amount of cash, and pangalawa, do not position, because sometimes having no position is the best position that you can have, no? Wag kang mamilit na wala kang mai-trade ngayon, magti-trigger happy ka, magte-trade ka pa rin, no? Or magi-invest ka, tapos ipapaniwalaan mo yung sarili mo, uy, ano na to, low na to, kasi ano na to, support na. Again, just watch the market do its thing, no? So ito, bago to mag-reversal, it should undergo consolidation. Now, second thing, ito yung gusto kong i-discuss sa inyo. Since may ganitong trouble or crisis, opportunity to para sa inyo is to watch those stocks which are resilient. What do I mean? If the index is down 10, 15, 5%, 20%, hanap ka ng stocks, for example, si Frutas, down lang siya ng 5%, tingnan mo kung resilient ba siya. Halimbawa lang, I'm not recommending, no? Hanap ka ng stock na resilient. So, for example, the index is down for 10%, then stock A is just down for like 5%, that might be a candidate. That might be a next emerging leader, no? Kasi from every economic cycle, there would be some sector na I believe na magiging leader, and for the next cycle or economic cycle, hindi na siya leader, no? For example, in 1980s, iba yung mga leaders. Ang mga leaders niyan is yung mga TV, media, right? And in the new economy, in the new millennial, internet na, no? So sila Microsoft na yung leaders, no? So again, watch those industry emerging leader na re-resist niya yung downtrend, and mas maganda kung may mahanap kayo, not just local stock but international stock na down yung index, down yung Dow Jones or down yung PSEi, but there are some companies na doing good, no? Isang industry na yan yung pharmaceutical, no? And biotech companies. But itong si Euro kasi bumagsak na rin, no, as this point in time. So na-discuss ko na rin on the previous video na ano yung mga expectation. Ito nag-gap up, right? Pero hindi nag-sustain. Ang sabi ko, mas maganda is it will trade above 4 pesos level. Dito pwede ka mag-test buy. Then pag nag-breakout ng 4.1 or 4.2, pero I much prefer 4.2 is pwede ka magdagdag dito. But ito nga, nag-gap up but eventually closing with a very bearish candlestick at negative 25%, no? So, observe lang kung magba-bounce back ba to sa FIBS 50. No, we don't know, no? And yun nga. So, again, hanap ka ng stock na resilient from the index itself, and mas maganda kung yung stock niyo is doing well. Kahit up yan ng 5%, 1%, 2%, at least okay na yun kaysa sinusundan niya yung index. Kasi if you will observe itong negative 6% ni index, majority of the losers are around 10%, no? Ayan. Med, Euro, 20%, FNI, Fruit, 21%, no? So, ito, check mo pa rin kung candidate pa rin ba to. So, lahat bumabagsak. So right now, it is best for you to have a cash in your position para at least kapag ka may opportunity to buy, you have the cash to buy. Now, next thing, we will talk about the etong oil price war, no? So coronavirus will drive prices below 2 pesos per gallon. $2 per gallon. So as you can see, kung check natin yung chart ni crude oil CL, yung previous day niya close in a large bearish candlestick with almost magkano to, let's check, with almost like 10% in losses. As of this point in time, nag-open siya ng gap down, losing 22%, and it went as low as $27 at around 50% in losses. So, what does this mean? So, balik tayo dito sa may news, no? So, gasoline could fall below $2 a gallon in coming weeks, driven by the oil prices that plunging after major producers failed to agree to a plan to prop up the crude prices this week, and by the fears of declining energy demand due to the economic disruption from the coronavirus. So, again, parang stock market lang to, no? Demand and supply, basic lang economy. Kapag madaming supply and the demand is just constant or much worse, mas lalong nababawasan. Kasi bakit nababawasan ang demand? Because people won't travel anymore, di ba? On airline company, and kung dito yan sa Pilipinas, transportation, because a lot of people are working from home na, no? Lalo na if the employees are in the tech company, no? So medyo nasa bahay na yan sila, hindi yan. So yung mga ganung company na in the transportation industry, sila yung magiging apektado sa mga ganitong crisis, no? So Ngayon, dumadami na yung oil kasi nga walang gumagamit. The demand is low, then the supply is high. So, anong mangyayari? Comment down below, anong mangyayari? The price will go low, right? So, when the price goes low, ito na yung effect nun. Then, kapag hindi kumikita yung mga oil company, what's the next thing would happen? 'Di ba? Magtatanggal ng empleyado kasi yan na yun domino effect na yan. Kung walang income ang company, saan sila kukuha ng pera pasweldo sa mga tao? Saan sila kukuha ng pera for their operational needs? No? Until such time na they cannot endure those pain, ang mangyayari, bankrupt na. So, to cut the story short, ganun ang mangyayari, no? Kapag merong economic disruption. So, again, this is just causing by the coronavirus outbreak kasi nga yung people, yung tao, takot ng lumabas, takot ng kasi in Philippines alone, there are just around, alam ko, 10 cases na. Meron lately yung Green Hills, meron na yung Makati, alam ko, kumalat na rin, and recently, itong sa Pasay, if not sure, no, please verify it kasi hindi ako masyadong nagsusubaybay sa mga ganyang news, no? But, again, I'm aware na may ganun, pero please still verify, no? Ayun nga, so people are now afraid to go outside kasi sino ba namang hindi matatakot kung merong gantong pandemic effect, no? So, eto na yung nagiging effect niya. So, next thing we will talk about the major Dow Jones, the major index in the international market, which is the Dow Jones. So, silipin natin kung ano yung DJI, kung ano yung performance ni DJI for the first few minutes and hours, no? So, ayan, as you can see, the index of Dow Jones open gap down, breaking down the 25,000 level of significant support, no? And going as low as like 24,000, but currently it is trading at 24.2 thousand points, no? So what would be the impact for our local market for tomorrow? Then we will check that for tomorrow morning. So that's it for now. I hope you learned something in this video, and don't forget to subscribe so that you will always get the latest content that I upload each night, so that you will be always updated with the latest market happening. Bye bye.